Yeah, welcome once again. So in this ICSE's 10th standard, so in finding median, how we will find median by using graphs, that is ogive. It is estimating mean and quartiles from ogive. This is very important for not only this ICSE, for CBSE, for SSC also very important, and not only for this SSC, CBSE, ICSE 10th class, but generally also everyone know it is better to know how to draw the ogive graph. So very important. So listen carefully. See here, estimating median through quartiles from ogive. See, estimating median. Step 1, what we have to do in step 1, that is very important. So see here, in step 1, I'm showing you in step 1, prepare if the given frequency distribution is not continuous, convert it into continuous form. Continuous form means, you can see here the example, this is in continuous form, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, like that. So compulsory the given data should be in continuous form, otherwise we have to make into continuous form. I will give one example also, that one. So first step, that only we should convert that into continuous form. We should write like this, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, continuous form, 20, 20, 30, 30, like that. We have here continuous, na? So first we have to write into continuous form given frequency distribution. Second, prepare the cumulative frequency. So for given frequency, this is frequency, number of students, we have to form cumulative frequency. In the table we have to write cumulative frequency. This is second step. In the third step, what is the third step? After cumulative frequency preparation, we have to draw ogive for the cumulative frequency distribution given above. So after preparation of cumulative frequency, we have to draw the ogive for that cumulative frequency. Now the fourth step is what? Let the total number of observations, that only sum of frequencies is here, these are the frequencies. There is total number of observations, that is students. We have to take as capital N. So if you add all these, you will get some value, that is take as capital N. And after finding capital N, fifth step, mark a point A on y-axis. Suppose this is x-axis, this is y-axis. So we find N. After finding N, find N by 2 value. You will get some value. If N is 100, you will get N by 2 50. That 50 you have to mark on y-axis and put a name A. Suppose this is 50, you have to write here a name A. This is A, is nothing but what? N by 2 value on y-axis. And after taking A on y-axis like N by 2, note that the graphical location, this value is taken to be N by 2, like this, whether N is odd or even. If N is odd or even, whatever it is, you can take N by 2 value on y-axis and take the name, put the name as A. Now from P, draw a vertical line PM. Where you get P, where you got A na, N by 2 value, draw a horizontal line for this ogive. You will get a point like this, take as name P. And from P to the x-axis, draw vertical line. P, draw vertical line PM, where that meeting on vertical x-axis, just name as M, that is to meet x-axis at M. Then the axis of M, so where you are getting M, suppose on x-axis the value here 10, M value is 10, that is nothing but called axis ka, that M 10 example is nothing but median. So in this way we can find median easily. Okay, so this is sixth step. Okay na? So sixth step will give you median. This median only called Q2. This median only called Q2. Remember this. Okay na? Now for estimating lower quartile, upper quartile, how we will find lower quartile and upper quartile for this question? Simple. For lower quartile, for median, middle quartile, nothing but we find N by 2 na. For lower quartile, that is Q1, find N by 4. n by 4 value. For 100, n by 4 value is nothing but 25, na? So 25 you mark on y-axis, same, draw a horizontal line and draw again vertical line, where you will get some value on x-axis, na? That is nothing but lower quartile. And similarly for upper quartile, Q3, for upper quartile you find 3n by 4 on y-axis, 3n by 4 on y-axis, and draw a horizontal line and draw a vertical line from that, where this line meets, give, draw a vertical line, it meets somewhere on x-axis, take that as Q3, that is upper quartile, that value will be upper quartile value. So in this way we can find median, lower quartile, upper quartile. Okay, so I think you can understand easily. This is the process how to find median, upper quartile, lower quartile process. This is okay. Now I will give examples in next video. This is the first example. I will give examples, two examples. One is with continuous data, one is without continuous data, how we will find. Okay, and the same the formulas for that we learn, that is interquartile range formula, same. After finding q1, q2, q3, you can find whatever it is, interquartile range or semi interquartile range, whatever it is you can find. Okay, thank you. I hope that you understood about this process of finding median, upper quartile, lower quartile. Okay, I will give you examples in next video. Right.